Hey guys, it's Kaz here, aka Cats and Camera, and today I'm doing the Meh book tag. This was created by Melissa over at The Bookish Babbler, and she also tagged me, so I will leave her original video down below. I'll link to above. Definitely check it out. So as you can probably tell, this is about all of those meh books. They're not great, they're not terrible, they're kind of eh. So question one is, what is your meh book rating? This one I'm kind of like, I'm not, maybe 2.75 to 3, but with rating I don't really have a specific rating. So for instance, I could rate something 4 and I could rate something else 4, and there could be like a world of difference in how much I enjoyed it or how good it was, but that specific book felt like it was that rating in, it makes no sense. So just an example, I rated the Raven Cycle books as 4-star books, and I also rated the Mortal Instrument books as 4-star books. I mean, anyone that's been here a while knows my thoughts. The Raven Cycle, there's nothing wrong with that series, I absolutely love it. The Mortal Instruments, I talk about it all the time about how annoying it is and how much I hate so many aspects of it. But both of them, in what they were, what they are, what they're trying to be, I rated them as 4, so it's really weird. But yeah, I guess like 2.75 would be the meh rating, because I've rated some books 3 that I did enjoy, but yeah. So question 2 is a book series that started meh but ended up really good. So this one I'm going to kind of cheat a bit. I'm going to go with a book series that started meh, went really good, and then went meh again, and that is A Court of Thorns and Roses series by Sarah J Maas. The first one I enjoyed, it was alright for what it was. I was like, yeah, Beauty and the Beast retelling, it's okay. The second one, I freaking loved this book, it's so good, there's so many new characters brought in here, and I loved all the new characters, and everything that happened in this book was just the pacing and just all the things that happened was awesome. And then the last book was a total letdown, and the ending was annoying, and what happened and didn't happen to certain characters, and just there's so much about this book that could have been done a lot better, and it was such a letdown because of the second book. But because the second one was such a leap in quality, I am going to put this in a series that started meh and then went good. But then in brackets, went meh again. So question 3 is a book series that started good but then ended meh. I don't really have many of these because, I don't know, maybe I'm just really easily pleased, or maybe I just don't read series that go but I'm going to say the Hunger Games trilogy, but when I say ended meh, I'm talking like literally the last 10 pages or however long the little ending bit was, because it was just so unnecessary and I didn't like the way that it wrapped up, like in the future kind of thing. It just seemed so ugh and so meh. I enjoyed the series. The last book wasn't meh, just the last like chapter. So question 4 is an overhyped author who you think is just meh. Should I really do this? I'll do it a little bit, just to grab any book off the shelf of hers. Cassandra Clare. Not gonna lie, I read all of her books. When the next book comes out, I'm gonna buy it. But I really do not get the hype. On BookTube, everybody acts like she's this goddess of writing and a genius, but she's not. Her writing's not that good. Her characters are annoying. The storyline, the whole like general Shadowhunters sort of idea is good, which is why I carry on reading them, because I think it's got a really cool concept. But she's not a great writer. Come on guys. I don't know why everybody goes on about her like she's the best thing ever. They're enjoyable. They're annoying but enjoyable, but she's also not great at writing. It's pretty meh. All of her main characters are the same. Will, Jace, just because I've got the same last name doesn't mean they have to be a carbon copy of each other. I'm not the same person as my mum or my gran or my sister. We're not the exact same people, so somebody that's like hundreds of years apart do not have exactly the same personality. But just because I always talk about Cassandra Clare, I'm just going to chuck another one in there as well and say David Levithan. I enjoy him, but like he's a solid 3-star read for me. None of his books are amazing. I don't know why he's like one of the better known authors that write about LGBT plus characters. He's okay. I enjoy his books, but he's not great. I much prefer Alex Sanchez. Check him out. So question 5 is a book that other people think is meh, but you love. And I'm gonna go for the Half Bad series, but in particular the last book, Half Lost by Sally Green. So many people have issues with this last book, and they all say like, oh, it's this certain trope, or oh, this certain thing shouldn't have happened at the end. But I think it was perfect the way that this wrapped up. It wrapped up in the way that it should have done. The way that the rest of the series was told, it made sense that that's how it finished. And it really annoys me that people get annoyed at it just because stuff happens at the end that they maybe didn't want to happen. Not everything is roses and butterflies and rainbows. Sometimes bad stuff happens, and I like the fact that bad stuff happens sometimes because it gives the story more depth. The question 6 is a book so meh you forgot the plot. For this one I'm going to go with Flag on the Play by Sherry Henry, just because I read this the other month, and when I was wrapping it up at the end of the month I was like, what happened in this book again? So it clearly works for this question. I think I had to read the back, and then I had to read some of the reviews on Goodreads just to remember what happened. And like, look, it's this long. And I had read it that month and I was like, meh. So question 7 is a meh character that could easily be replaced. For this one I'm gonna go with Elena from Alina. I can't even bloody remember her name, that's how replaceable she is. Alina, I think it is. From the Grisha trilogy. I'm saying her just because there was something about this series that I didn't quite get hold of and enjoy as much as I thought I was gonna. And I don't know why, because I liked the storyline, I liked the Grisha powers, I liked most of the side characters, so I'm just putting it down to maybe the main character not being as enjoyable or as engaging as she could have been. Alina could have just been any girl who found out that she had magic powers. I don't even get the hype with the Darkling either. If this series didn't have Nikolai in, then I don't know if I would have enjoyed it even as much as I did. And question 8 is the last question, and that is an amazing book with a meh cover. Now personally I kind of like these covers now because they have a little place in my heart, but the All for the Game trilogy has these really like simple, blatantly self-published front covers, but I kind of love them. But also they kind of, if people hadn't read them before, it might put them off trying it because it seems a little bit amateur. But I love them, but they are kind of meh. So there we go, that was the meh book tag. Like I said earlier, I hope you check out Melissa's original one because you should always check out the originals, and because Melissa's awesome, so definitely do. I don't know who has and hasn't done this tag yet, but I'll throw a few names out. I'm not sure, I can't remember if these have done it, but if not, do it. So Rebecca at Rebecca McPeak, Chrissy at the September issue, McKinley when you come back, when you're feeling better. Here's a tag for you to do. Brews and Reviews, get on this. Stacks on Stacks on Stacks. And T-Hags, there you go. I don't know if these people have done it already, but if not, here's a tag for you. So tell me down below what are some of your answers for some meh books, or some books that some people think are meh and are your favourites. Let me know. If this is your first video by me and you enjoy it, please check out some of my others. And if you continue to enjoy them, then please subscribe, that'd be awesome. Anyway guys, I'll see you in a few days with another video.